Hello, YouTube. I just wanted say something real quick. All right, this is about what I have with my mom, Nanette Beecham. Okay, now there's something you need to know. A hint back that I knew about me when I was fabulous. Okay, is that Nanette puts emphasis on the fact that I'm black. And connects a lot of black people to the slaves. Certain jobs she wouldn't get if she wasn't part right. And how fun the computer gets this and that. Literally, she put emphasis on the fact that I was black and said that and Chris said too that I can't live like white people. Well, what if I told you that I became a visionary of black, in order to become the Martin Luther King of nerds, okay? Because in order for you to give me proper respect, I have to state that my mom, it stated that being black and knowing what you are. And I did research that black is actually being into something. Like when you're listening to music, when you're playing a video game, when you're black, you're into something, okay? So what made it, a war, and what made it, true, and why I stood up for, the Martin Luther King of nerds, or, what you consider nerds in general, is that, I love, music. I love Yellow Card, really. And what happened was I became blacker because of the fact I was into something. Because, like I said on my channel, literally, right reflects and black absorbs, literally. And what you're doing when you're into something is you absorb. So, I stood up for, black people that, absorb and see put up for black people like, yo, recognize that, what person's get is trying to get us. We're trying to connect to the slaves, okay? Literally, so me, growing up on the internet, watching Naruto, downloading music like Charlie Wilson, this and that, I put on for black people that are into something and see, try to establish that black people, were still connected to the slaves to a certain extent, okay? All right, so it's very, very true. Okay, and that was my personal research, and that's the reason really why I became fabulous because I stated that if you like something, you're into something. How my mom always has a negative attitude, this, and that. It has to be towards wheat and grain. Literally, I put on that. Literally, if you want to play better, you want to play better. If you want to literally play goodbye, you want to play goodbye. You want to do this 24/7, and that's why I correct people when they say you don't want proper emphasis from a gangster. That's why a gangster goes into detail. Well, public school literally leaves you hanging. Okay. Now, with that being said, take it with a grain of salt. Literally, I'm going to say one more time. Literally, because my favorite band is Yellow Card. My favorite rock band is Yellow Card. And there's a black guy playing the violin in her crew, okay? Now, with that being said, okay? Clearly, I said black is being into something the same as absorbing because when you're playing a video game or you're listening to music, etc., you're absorbing, okay? So let me tell you about, a fact I knew about somebody that I knew, all right? So he has a buzz, he has a ponytail, all right? Literally, and he blows himself up all the time. Now, literally, let me tell you something about blood. Bloods can actually, kill people like old Tommy, literally fucking make dead people move, literally like zombies, literally put people back together, literally all for the sake of socializing because somebody is trying to destroy my whole foundation of skills, my whole foundation of everything, literally and convert into tongues. And I said down the street before to my friends in store, literally, I got a rock to Rainbow, literally, I burned, everybody got fucking murked by this girl, literally, went to jail when I was smart enough to stay away from her because I'm a pimp who slapped ass who asked for respect, literally, and she replied, did it, and then Rainbow said, that didn't work on Eric. You wanna know why? Because Eric demanded respect, literally, gave respect at the same time, okay? Now, as far as you not even giving me credit, Lily, for getting a Juvia cosplay and speaking in third person, alright, you have to understand something, okay? I know that Bloods can blow themselves up and put themselves together. Just like Chris Lily, this girl, Lily, I'm not snitching where she's at because, like I said, it's like family. I'm only doing in-person things that make a difference, okay? So he blows himself up and puts himself back together for himself. This is a girl that I play mind games with, Lily, who looks just like, a rat from Vin Diesel, okay? Lily, what ends up happening, I'm talking about her full fucking body. Whenever I told you, Lily, at work, how people were being Chris at work, Lily, she put herself back together just like him because she wanted to hold on to Mystic. Lily, this war has been going on for way too fucking long. Because what ends up happening, right? It's that, Bloods end up, using girls for certain reasons. They use girls, that are ugly to get autism because they're unbelievably handsome, but they can't use them because they have game, okay? Lily, so she blows herself up, trading with herself. That's a fun fact, Lily. And Lily has one piece remaining. Lily gets put back together like SpongeBob, okay? So that's full frequency for this video. Same with Lily. She blows herself up and puts herself back together 20%. I literally looked at her in the movie theater and then she blew herself up, Lily put herself back together 24/7. This is the part of Erickson's homework. This is why there's no meaning of getting a job. This is why no meaning this and that. Lily, because all you do is want to hold on to your samurai jack. I know how to cheat. Literally, she's one of those people who been there saying stuff saying, do not challenge a dead person to a dance battle. You want to know why? Because they can do the robot way more perfectly than you. Anyway, there's something you need to know, literally, about this video, okay? So, when I was, over at Universal Studios, okay? It was a big moment in the family. Unfortunately, Uncle Tommy wasn't there, and unfortunately, India wasn't there, in her prime, okay? Because one thing that I had down packed, literally, is that when people were biased, they did let me fight back with Uncle Tommy, like, let me see my car, let my girlfriends come and play, etc., which is very selfish. That for, I got to prove your statement that I'm the one who got actual money, which is why you're complaining, literally. Real fucking doctors and teachers are complaining that I get real money, literally, and they get money to fool them into something, okay? Because I recognize how real money works, okay? So what happened was, I had, a random, literally, a 50-cent bill, this, and that. I actually had a bill that was similar to Robin Thicke when I was facing Uncle Tommy, okay? Literally, so when we went to Universal Studios, literally, I stood up tall, I was like that, literally, and it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair at all. Literally, that you guys wanted to fucking, him, who wanted me to resort to a Trump sack, literally, with the moment, literally, that when I said Jordan in front of him, it was big shit, guys. It wasn't a little shit. Literally, when I went next to grab her, they went like that. Literally, he's like, get away from your mother. I'm like, I'm staying at least a foot away from your mother. His face went up like a Trump sack. There goes your Trump sack, okay? Literally, because you don't understand something, okay? Literally, we're not gonna fall for the same shit. Literally, a human being is there at private recognition, not your fucking booty boo. Literally, your fucking hip hop shit, getting the word the same shit 20%. Literally, giving people hints that they might fuck you. Literally, that's the biggest problem you have with me. I get away with fucking T and A all fucking day, and you fucking tease people, literally, and nothing ever gets done, and nothing ever translates to you. But like I said, you're okay with being a child, and you're okay with being a loser. Anyway, alright? Literally, aside from, the RT, literally, that I said earlier, the Robert Thickness, okay? Now, one thing you have to recognize, okay, is that yesterday I saw, Michael. All right, I saw Michael in theaters. Okay, so I want you to understand that I did the research of the dad and the uncle through, and let me tell you, literally, when it came to the dad and Michael, I was both of them. Okay, you see how he kept on telling Michael to still perform. Literally, how he taught him. Literally, it wasn't a deadbeat dad. I did my research because you want to know why? Literally, because Tito and everybody will laugh at Michael back in the day, just like fucking Damo and Bobby at Big Mamas. Okay, it's true, and literally, it's a good movie. So Michael has a cringe at one point, but it's mostly dated out. So I'm gonna leave it as a surprise for now. You want to be a bitch. Anyway, fucking, literally, Michael's a good movie, 10 out of 10. I hope you watch it, literally, but the truth of it is, his dad didn't give up on him, and his dad was there ever since he was younger. Literally, he told him and his older brothers, to stay in check, and it's true, literally, and that's a lot connected. What pissed me off about that movie, because I had people like Shannon, literally, is that his dad told him, stop buying childish shit, this and that. He's like, oh, I can buy toys, this and that, as long as I have your autograph. Look at this shit. Literally. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. These toys are all colorful. Literally, if you actually fucking look at Michael, literally, he was buying fucking childish shit. Literally, thinking that he was okay, literally, being a 24, your own grown-ass man. Literally, this and that. He was getting money years old, but he didn't have dust years old. That's exactly why bitches attacked me. Literally, and so after his head, confined, literally, his dad said still perform, okay? And now we have a conspiracy theory. Oh, his head didn't really get confined. That was a bit deadly. That's what this was still be to fight Eris. Get the fuck out of here, alright? It's true. It's true. But he fucking, and I was after the movie. You see how he told him not to give up, even though he was sore, literally, and how he trained him throughout this whole time. He's like, he can only get that one time, nigga. Literally, fucking. And I know the truth. You know what happened really at Michael? Literally, when he didn't listen to his dad, and he kept up performing, got out other people's judgment with his own money. He got fucked in the ass. Okay, it's true. It's very fucking true. Literally, and that's what makes a woman weak. A woman's like, literally, oh, be nice to him, where his dad knew him in and out. Literally, his dad didn't let him give up. It's true. Literally, so he was there ever since he was young. He told him to keep going, okay? And then they chose the person I was white to stop it, all right? Now I'm contemplating, literally, if I should, get my brother, to buy my $20 Popeyes today, or I should share my money for fucking Comic Chronicles, literally next month, literally, and then the month after, possibly, buy some Snow Good, So in doing so, this is a real update on my channel. I hope you guys, have a good day. This video is definitely longer than it should be, but hey, fuck in.